4,600 days after Pakistan carried out and is still in denial about the 26/11 Mumbai attack, the same group, the LASHKAR-e-Toiba, is beginning to operate almost freely across India. Proof of that is the bomb blast on the train that left from Secunderabad, where the bomb went off at the Darbhanga railway station. I began the debate tonight by saying that for some reason, this entire episode, the plot and conspiracy behind it, has not been reported adequately enough. But if you learn about the details of it, on which we are reporting next, it will be absolutely clear to you that it was nothing but a very, very close shave. Yes, whether we accept it or not, the LASHKAR-e-Toiba sleeper cells are back. They are proliferating. The initial information we have from our sources, the National Investigating Agency, is that there are dozens of such sleeper cells in operation waiting to be uncovered. So let's debate.
4,600 days after the visuals of the burning Taj in Mumbai beamed across the world, the 26/11 attacks were plotted, planned and barbarically handheld by Pakistan's pet terror organization Lashkar-e-Toiba, whose chief Hafiz Saeed still roams free in Lahore. Today, what has been disclosed is evidence that the same Hafiz Saeed met and trained terrorist Nasir in Pakistan to plot a mega train blast. 3 Lashkar terrorists have been arrested by the NIA. In a typical Lashkar-e-Toiba modus operandi, the NIA has now found that the Secunderabad to Darbhanga Express blast was meant to set the entire train ablaze. A nightmarish reminder of the blast that we saw in the early 2000s. The NIA findings have thrown up frightening reminders of how the Lashkar sleeper cells are alive in India. The visuals clearly show how the bomb went off. The intent was clear: to cause widespread damage on Indian soil. Watch how on the 15th of June the bomb parcel was loaded from Secunderabad by those recruited by the Lashkar-e-Toiba and trained in Pakistan. Watch how 2 days later the bomb arrived in Darbhanga and the Lashkar sleeper cells terrorist almost came to fruition.
Salim is a resident of Shamli who received 1.6 lakh from Pakistan supposedly through the way of Hawala. While Imran and Nasir Malik are 2 brothers from Shamli, what we are getting to know from our highly placed sources in the investigating agencies is that how Nasir received training in IED fabrication from the handlers of Lashkar-e-Toiba from local materials in Pakistan.
Well, in a major development in the Darbhanga blast, now Salim was the one who has been in touch with the ISI handle, and also he had recruited Imran and Nasir and had shifted them to Nampally in Hyderabad. Well, now we are being told that the material for making the bomb was being sent to Salim, and later Salim used to send it to these 2 to make the bomb and later place it in the train.
Exclusive investigation details leading into the Lashkar sleeper cells accessed by Republic indicate that arrested terrorist Nasir confessed to not just having been trained at the Pakistan-Afghanistan border, but also meeting global terrorist and 26/11 mastermind Hafiz Saeed in Pakistan. During his stay in Pakistan, he had also met gangster Tiger MEMON at the behest of LET. And he was trained in Pakistan to ensure that the train catches fire while traveling.
The entire conspiracy is a reminder of the grisly train blasts we saw in the past. The Lashkar-e-Toiba terror hand is back in focus. Sleeper cells are a real and present danger to India. Urban terror is a reality that cannot be diluted. So at a time like this, how can terror laws be diluted? India must have its guard up. Let's debate.